How does a woman feel when you're about to plug in your bula, your big man, inside her toto, inside that because the first thing you should know is that women always feel warm, like tight, cool whenever you get in your machine gun inside there. She will feel so warm. That place will be so cool. Most especially if your dogo is gigantic and you're doing it skin to skin. You're not wearing your cap, flesh to flesh. And most especially when the weather is cool. Hey, when that weather is so cool, she wants you to warm her. And once you plug it in, bah, she will feel so warm. She will start feeling the natural feeling, because you're not wearing anything. The connection will be so mutual, so real, so natural because it's flesh to flesh. There is no blockage, no obstruction. This one they enter here. She will start feeling your gula immediately because that flesh to flesh is so natural. It's the sweetest and she loves it a lot. And the second way women feel when you plug in your big man, your gula inside that sanctuary, women always feel happy, like satisfied whenever you plug in your big man inside that hotel. She always feel this joy overflow in her. She always feel this happiness from her head to her toe. And most especially if this woman truly love you, if she has this genuine love for you, when you're plugging your big man, she feels this fulfillment in her. She feels so happy and joyful. And before you plug in your big man, you have done some little press, touch. That is what every man is supposed to do first if you really want your woman to really feel you and enjoy you. All those time you're doing those touches, she's already wet down there. All her prayer is, oh guy, please do fast and plug it in. Oh, do and plug it in because all those sensitive places you are touching is already affecting her down there. When you now get in, boom, she will be so happy. And you see how that place is so slippery, so juicy, and so tight because she's already waiting. She's waiting joyfully to welcome you in there. She's welcoming you in there with all her heart. In fact, with everything in her. Now, the third thing women feel when you plug in your dogo inside is this. When you're knocking a woman and she's about to pour out a juicy water, you will see her making noise. She'll be moaning, screaming, most especially when you're knocking and kissing at the same time. All those neck areas. See, you will see that all her body will be so loose. You see her eyes turning dim. When you look into the eye, you look as if water is inside her eye. See, that is a sign that that thing you're doing is getting in here. That shows that she's feeling you perfectly well. She's feeling you completely. See, I used to tell men, always watch out. You see her screaming, oh, 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 everything will change. Her body will be so loose. In fact, you will know that you are getting her. Most especially when you are doing all this smooshing, kissing, touching, you will see her screaming. See, this is the perfect sign that shows that this woman is truly responding. She's responding, she's reciprocating. Like you're really giving her what she wants. You're getting her to cloud nine. In fact, you're a good knack. That is why I said that first time that it's good to always touch your woman before that knocking. When you're touching her, she'll start feeling you down there. And when you're wasting time, once she start feeling you down there, and you're wasting time to plug in your big man, you see how she's going to grab it. Eh, she will grab it and plug it inside herself. That is why I always advise men, don't just get into a room and start knocking a woman. If you really want a woman to really feel you badly, start by smooshing, touching, all of that. See, she'll be the one begging you, please plug it in. And if you waste time plugging it in, she's going to drag your go inside. See, I'm a woman. That is how women do. When you know how to touch them, and once you start feeling it and you're taking time, she's going to grab it and chuck it inside by herself. Yes, because at that moment she needs it. Her body is already dripping. She's already releasing, like dripping her juicy water. She's already wet, waiting for your bula, your dogo to come in. And trust me, when you get in, her Tøtø is going to welcome you fully and you're going to enjoy every bit of her. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share after watching. See you in my next one.